This is part 3 of the workshop Addressing Religious Poverty, Distance Theological Education with Moodle. Let's take a look at how an instructor can add course content, edit what is there, followed by looking at some monitoring tools within Moodle. Adding assignments in Moodle takes time, depending on the complexity of the course, but is not difficult. Once an administrator has created a course, the instructor determines the format, how long the course runs, when it opens, etc. Here we see the middle column, which, as mentioned earlier, contains the meat of the course, all the assignments. In the previous presentation, I mentioned some of the assignments Moodle offers which can help the instructor meet the various levels of Bloom's taxonomy. Moodle divides all assignments into two types: resources and activities. Moodle resources are monologue assignments in that they present static information. Resources include labels, internal Moodle web pages, links to external websites, etc. Activities, conversely, include interactive dialogue assignments such as live chat sessions, discussion forums, quizzes, lessons, and include complicated monologue assignments such as podcasts and videos. Help is available throughout Moodle. In learning the abilities and structures of the various assignments, I advise simply experimenting, using the many help icons along the way. Once the instructor has added material to the course, he can go into the editing mode. While this workshop will not detail the editing procedures relating to individual assignments, please rest assured that the editing concepts you see here are used in the other areas as well. In the editing mode, we now see a collection of small icons after the labels and assignments. These icons allow the instructor to indent assignments, as you see I have done here, move assignments within the block or to other blocks, edit the settings of each assignment, delete the assignment, hide the assignment, which I have found useful for adding notes to myself, or show the assignment. A last option allows the instructor to delegate specific assignments to groups for collaborative efforts. Moodle gives the instructor numerous important monitoring options. We will look at 3 of these: overall activity of the course, an individual student's activity, and each assignment's usage. Let's take a look at each of these, beginning with overall student activity. Displayed here is a list of the students in one course. On this screen, the instructor can quickly see when the student was last logged on. If a student is enrolled in other courses, this screen shows only the student's activity in this single course. This column shows the students' names and how long it has been since they were in the virtual classroom. To view a student's activity in the course, the instructor need only click on the student's name, and within a few clicks of the mouse, a complete activity list is shown. Let's take a look at this. Here is a student's activity, which Moodle displays in 2 formats: graphical, covering the entire period of a student's activity in the course, and detail. Let's take a look at a sample detail list. This screen acts much like an attendance sheet and proof of participation in the traditional classroom. In other words, did the student show up and participate, or just come to class and sleep? In the far left column is displayed the date and time of the student's activity. Here we see the IP address from where the student was operating. This may be useful for instructors to ascertain if the student was in the library or off campus. This column simply tells us the name of the student. This column displays what exactly the student did. The next column will indicate in what specific assignment this activity occurred, but this column informs the instructor as to whether the student simply looked at an assignment or actually interacted with it. This last column, as just mentioned, tells us in what assignment the student was active. Let's take one final look at monitoring options within Moodle, a particular assignment. This screen tells the instructor if an individual assignment has been accessed, when, by whom, and what was accomplished. One sees the date and time of the specific activity reported, IP address from where the students accessed it, name of the students who did the activity reported, what the action was, and the type of activity completed, such as the subject heading of a new discussion posting. There are more monitoring options available to the instructor, such as additional student reports, the gradebook, and the ability to tailor assignment reports to specific days. But what has been presented here gives you a good idea of the available monitoring tools. In the next presentation, I will discuss the bottom line: how much does Moodle cost?